Just last week, Tobago's Health Secretary, Dr. Faith B. Israel, notes a lack of access to abortion makes it more likely for a woman to make a rash decision. There are many other experts who feel the same way, like Lynette Sweet, an attorney at law and former chairman of the Equal Opportunity Commission.
Women who are living in poverty, women who don't have control over their own lives, who sometimes are even taken for these procedures to be done, either by their partners or by their parents.
Consider the case of Sheila, not her real name, and her story is voiced by an actor. She says despite using protection, she became pregnant. She found out when she was already 2 months along. Sheila was 17 and in a relationship with an unemployed young man who knew that he was not ready to be a father. So she decided to terminate the pregnancy.
I could have gotten tablets to abort it, but I was scared that something would happen to me. One of my relatives found a place in Central where I could get it done, and my boyfriend borrowed $1,500 for us to go. My relative went with me, and I was very scared. I paid extra for the drugs to put me to sleep during the procedure. The recovery took a few days, and it wasn't so bad.
𝐁𝐿𝐴 says one myth about abortion is that it is always a traumatic experience, but this is not true for all women.
They very quietly go to the doctor. They get the prescription for the combination of medications. They take their medication. Then when the products of conception are expelled, they know what to expect.
Back to Sheila. Today, she is a happy wife and mother married to a man who was not her boyfriend at 17. She is one of the many women in TNT who have gone on to have a normal life despite having had an abortion. But there remains serious resistance to legalizing abortion here.
When does life begin?
I couldn't say that because I'm not a philosopher.
Is a baby 6 months old, unborn baby fetus, is that a living thing or is it not alive? The question I did ask your colleague, when does life begin?
I can't say that.
This exchange took place at the official opening of the International Planned Parenthood Federation, Americas and Caribbean office. And while no member of central government was present, the THA Secretary for Health did attend.
I am not going to answer any of the question you asked both ladies twice, because I don't think that helps. It doesn't help the discussion. You know, the women, if you look at the faces of the women, even the reporters and the nods and so forth that you're getting, you would see that the question like that brings an additional level of pain that does not absolutely need to be there.
Women's rights activists have long advocated for proper sex education and full access to reproductive rights. We tried to get the government to share their position on abortion. Attorney General Reginald Almore did not respond to our questions sent to him via WhatsApp, and the Minister with responsibility for Gender and Child Affairs, Ayanna Webster-Roy, refused to comment. So the public has to wait a little bit longer to find out what the government's stance is on this very topical but controversial issue. 𝐁𝐿𝐴, CNC3 News.